Hi, I'm Liz with Liz Toth Properties, powered by EXP Realty. I'm a residential real estate agent in Raleigh, North Carolina. In today's market update video is going to be a little bit different. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to release a series of videos, and they're going to answer several questions that I get from buyers and sellers in the market today. So these are questions that are probably on a lot of people's minds. And there are 5 questions, and they are with regard to mortgage rates coming down, home prices coming down. Will I be able to find a home if I move? This is probably one of the most common questions I get. So we'll talk a little bit about inventory. Will the housing market pick up next year? A lot of you have probably heard that home sales are down this year. So we'll talk a little bit about what the projections are going forward. And then finally, I do get this question a lot: is the housing market going to crash? So I'm going to start our first video here with when will mortgage rates come down? And I know this is top of mind for a lot of folks. There are people I talk to every single day who are sitting on the sidelines waiting for rates to come down before they're going to get back into the market and start shopping for a home. So this has been one of the most, probably the number one question that I have had over the last, since 2022 when rates started going up. So I start with a quote, and this is from Ralph McLaughlin, who's a senior economist at Realtor.com. The trajectory of rates over the coming months will be largely dependent on 3 key factors: so the performance of the labor market, outcome of the presidential election, and any possible reemergence of inflationary pressure. And while volatility has been the theme of mortgage rates over the past several months, we expect stability to reemerge towards the end of November and into early December. And I agree with that. Mortgage rates have been very volatile over the past few months. Even as the Feds cut the rates, mortgage rates went up. So there's a lot of different factors that impact mortgage rates and will influence and affect mortgage rates. And so these 3 factors will affect mortgage rates. So we'll get right into jobs. So the net change in jobs, this is for October by industry. And you can see outside of healthcare and government, overall the job growth was pretty anemic, or there was job loss. And I'm going to flip right over to this article that I saw the other day on Market Watch. The job market might be fine, or it might continue to weaken. And this is the U.S. economy is in a good place, but the labor market bears watching. And this is according to Richmond Fed President Tom Barkin. So it's something that we have to continue to watch. Looking at inflation, we're still not at the Fed's target rate, so we're still over that 2% rate. And why are these things important? Well, they're things that are going to impact the mortgage rates going forward. So when will we see a better mortgage rate environment? Well, all the forecasters that I watch are projecting a mortgage rate environment going into next year, meaning it's going to be cheaper to buy a home going into next year. And there are a lot of buyers waiting on the sideline. There was a article I read recently, Bright MLS did a study, and in the last year, over 70% of buyers took themselves out of the housing market. They just abandoned their home search altogether and just said, it's too expensive, I'm going to wait. And so if you're one of those buyers who's waiting on the sideline for rates to come down, just know that as rates come down, a lot of buyers are going to enter the market, and you're going to have a lot more competition as we go forward. So that's just something to keep in mind. And that's why right now is a great, and I'm being serious, there's a great buying opportunity right now. The market is a little bit softer. There's less buyers in the market. Homes are staying on the market a little bit longer. So there's more opportunity to negotiate prices down. Maybe you negotiate some financial concessions or repairs. So it's a great opportunity to purchase right now, and just know that as rates come down in the future, you are going to have a lot of competition, because if you're waiting, guess what everybody else is probably doing? They're probably waiting too. So that pretty much covers when will mortgage rates come down, that question. Hopefully that information is helpful. If you're a buyer and you're thinking about purchasing in the market today, don't hesitate to give me a call. Or if you're a seller, feel free to reach out. And if you're considering relocating to the Raleigh-Durham area, check out my YouTube channel, Welcome to Raleigh. There's more information on the real estate market, buyer tips, seller tips, community tours, and city tours. It's a great resource if you're looking for more information on the area. And I will be back soon to talk to you about what will it take for home prices to come down. And that's a question that I get all the time too, probably one of the top questions I get as well. So I look forward to talking to you again soon, and I hope you have a great day.